Welcome to the 1970s Gladiator Round Tournament. And if you're new to the channel, don't worry, we're going to check out the brackets when this is all through to see where this is going. Today's matchup features Franco Columbu versus Mohamed Makkawy. And I must say, Franco is much more massive than Mohamed Makkawy, but Mohamed has the edge in conditioning, there's no doubt. Now, I know a few of you are probably going to laugh at this, but there's this version of Franco as well. Now, I believe that he is much more conditioned here. Now, he's criticized for this version. He won the Olympia this year, and he was believed to be definitely not the top dog that year, but I believe he is much more conditioned. But of course, in this version here, he is much more massive. I think the bottom line is Mohamed Makkawy is slipping a slight victory in here due to his aesthetics and his just unmatchable symmetry. Awesome bodybuilder. Okay, Franco Columbu is down 1 point. Let's have a look at the next pose. And this is no good. Come on, Franco, old boy, pull yourself together. Mohamed is ahead 2-0 now. Franco is much more thick and powerful looking. Of course, he is 8 times as strong as little Mohamed Makkawy, but this is not a strength competition, it is a physique competition. And Mohamed is flawless. Look at the conditioning. Look at the lines. Franco Columbu is probably my favorite bodybuilder, right after Robbie Robinson. So this is difficult, ladies and gentlemen, but I have to be honest. Let's go to the next pose. And finally, it's happened to Franco Columbu. He gets a point. Ooh! Awesome. Finally, Franco has pulled himself together. Look at this side chest. What a big hunk of humanity, just thick and raw. One of the few men that Franco Columbu is going to be able to outsize as far as the height is concerned. He has a couple inches on Mohamed Makkawy. 2-1, thank goodness. Let's go to the next pose. And there was a lot of soul searching that took place for the decision making on this one here. Now, as you all probably know, I would love to give this one to Franco. I would love to. But I cannot in good conscience vote against this statue-esque side tricep of Mohamed Makkawy. That is darn near unbeatable. Franco is one big, thick powerhouse of a machine, but that is a piece of art that we're looking at in Mohamed Makkawy. And he takes an advantage, a slight edge in this pose. 3-1 for Mohamed Makkawy. Let's go to the next pose. And conveniently, Makkawy has no rear lat spread to speak of as far as pictures are concerned. I could have used a screenshot, but we all know how I feel about screenshots. Franco Columbu is blowing Mohamed Makkawy out of the water in this. Oh, and there wasn't even a rear double bicep for Makkawy. He's pulling this tilted, twisted game, and Franco is more than happy to oblige. Look at the thick, massive back on Franco, but not only that, the hard, grainy nature is far superior over Mohamed Makkawy. Now, you can darn sure bet that Franco would have just destroyed Mohamed Makkawy in the rear lat spread. This is not fair. Point for Franco. Let's go to the next pose. And we have Franco Columbu pulling Mohamed's own tricks. He's doing the aesthetic version of the most muscular. And I have to say, it's working. Franco is getting a point in this one. Look how much more thick and muscular and massive Franco is. Of course, Mohamed does have a slight edge in conditioning, but nothing doing. Franco gets this one. And it's all tied up, ladies and gentlemen, heading into the ab and thigh. In which case, Mohamed Makkawy gets the Duke. Yes, Franco does have razor-sharp abs, but his thighs were much softer. Much softer. Now, of course, this is the 81 Franco, and he is noted for having sausage legs. But all of the other pictures, too, even earlier on in his career, he never really had striations in those thighs. He was super sharp in the ab department this year, but not enough Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, I will tell you what we will do. We will add some technicalities in here and some politics. First, with this here comparison that I've been hiding in my back pocket. I found these two old pictures at a rummage sale, and I decided to save it for the last, just to make sure Franco had the hammer. So I knew that Abbenthai he was going to lose at the last pose, so I made sure I snuck this one for the last, and it's so close it is a tie. And here's the technicality, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Franco is winning in this pose for sure. In this front lat spread, look at the domination. Goes without saying, this crusty old one of Mohamed Makkawy loses. And here's the technicality. As we all know, Mohamed Makkawy was unable to step up to the plate as far as the rear lat spread is concerned. But what we do know for sure is that Franco Columbu has one of the best rear lat spreads in bodybuilding history. And not only that, but Mohamed Makkawy is not known for his back development, in particular this rear lat spread. So that's the technicality. And Franco Columbu wins. I could not be any happier. And it was a close one. It was an old clincher. Now, as promised, let's have a look at these brackets. And of course, Franco Columbu advances on, by the skin of his teeth I might add, to face Arnold Schwarzenegger in a dream match. Excellent little matchup. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I end this video, I have an announcement to make. Tomorrow afternoon, Marx Max Muscle, in conjunction with Mikey Strength and Fitness, both will feature their own version of a monster matchup. That's right, it's the Battle of the German Giants as Marcus Ruhl takes on Gunther Schlierkampf. What a battle. And what a couple of videos that you do not want to miss. So make sure you remember tomorrow afternoon, check out Mikey Strength and Fitness's channel, as we will both feature our own versions of this matchup. It could get exciting. Nay, it will get exciting. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day.